guys, Dan Butler again. Just wanted to talk to you about what makes a good borrower, what we're looking for. First of all, I would say, and this is one of my weaknesses, so putting systems around this is very important, but being organized. We want one email with all the information that we're going to ask, and I'll talk about that later. We want you to be responsive. How quickly do you respond? These are traits that we're looking for in the borrowers that we work with. If it takes you days to respond, we might not be the best fit. It's got to be a priority. This deal, this transaction that you're wanting, it's got to be important to you. And if there's one thing I can impart on you guys that I've learned over many, many years with working with the banks, I'll work with probably, if I just had to guess, 20 banks that are local to the Memphis market. And being responsive and giving them the information as quickly as possible is key. So when you're working with us, because I had that same expectation with my banks that I work with, that is the expectation for you guys. Like, be responsive, be organized, be methodical. Why are you doing this deal? Why? Like, is it an emotional thing? Make sure to take emotions out of it. Is it a good deal? Are you buying it right, leveraging it right, and then have enough, fluff on the back end to make it successful? Do you have a plan? Are you just doing this on a whim because you heard this at a barbecue? I use Traction. Have you ever heard of that? It's an EOS, Entrepreneur Operating System, by Gino Wickman. I would highly recommend that. To look at that, as read that book, watch the videos on YouTube. You can just Google EOS and Gino Wickman, and there's a ton of videos that really draw out the whole process. But like many years ago, I sat on a plane from Memphis to California and drew out my plan to own rentals free and clear by the time I was 48 years old. And guess what? I hit that. And it's all because I put a plan in place to get there. So as you're working to be a borrower of 98 Capital, I'm gonna push you and guide you and help you to try to create that plan. Don't be a one-off, just have a plan of where you're trying to take this, make it a business. That would be my encouragement. And then lastly, I think very important is have reserves. The people that I've seen that have struggled or had foreclosures or just gave the house back, whatever the case may be, didn't have cash reserves. So we are 100% lenders. And so, and I'm gonna go in that to my next video, but that means the cash you have and the money you make in your W-2 or other investments, stock it away and have it as a reserve, because it's so important. The rehab's always gonna go over. I say always, I don't like absolutes, but the likelihood of something popping up that's gonna cost you some more money, whether it be utilities, insurance, contractor messed up and missed something, whatever it may be, you've got to have reserves. And so as I built my portfolio using the BRRRR strategy years ago, I try to get my loans 100% financed, but I was reserving my cash for the what ifs. What if that roof goes out, or that AC goes out, or the water heater goes out? Things are gonna happen. I mean, even in brand new stuff. I had one last week we do property management, manage my units, and compressor went out, and yeah, great, it's under warranty, but it's still $800 because of Freon and the labor and all that stuff. So great that I got a free compressor, but I still got to pay $800. So that's that whole month's rent for that property. I mean, I'm plus or minus, but you get the point. I can't stress enough about having reserves. So if you have any questions about that, let me know, but I just want to throw that out there as something that's vital to be successful in this business.